Hello, YouTube land. Check your clocks because it's amateur hour time. Welcome back to Danganronpa. In the last episode, we finished the class trial of Chapter 4. Sakura killed herself. Alter Ego paid the price. It's just a bad moment all around. But we opened the 5th floor and we investigated it, and now we were like discussing on what happened. And I think we left off on Hiro. So he has more to talk about, I'm sure. But I guess we'll just cycle through the others and see what happens next. So you know what to do, guys. Leave a like for Danganronpa. Leave a like for Byakuya, Kyoko, Hina, Toko, and Hiro, and myself, of course. We are the only 6 left, or 7, because she mentioned there's another student in here. So let's just jump right into it and see what happens next. So I think I'm gonna go talk to Toko. Maybe she knows something. Hey Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something. So? Why are you telling me?
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever.
Ah, I forgotten about that.
Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on.
Well, Toko, if you want to envelop all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you.
You honor me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem.
Seriously? You're just gonna take it?
Shut up! And don't interrupt Master and me are talking!
Okay, so what'd you want to tell us?
Well, I was in the classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this.
A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge! It's like Rambo size. It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
How would I know?
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us?
I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer.
Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous.
So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto?
Huh, me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Then that's that.
Hold on, don't I get a say? It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me.
Okay, so here you go, Makoto.
They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's something I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Hey, Toko.
Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job.
Huh? Did Master just praise me?
Hey, good for you.
I am dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no.
Whenever I look at Toko these days, it just makes me feel sad.
Dude, I think she got a little too excited, if you know what I mean. Alright, Kyoko, what's up?
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or...
Is that a Resident Evil reference? That's amazing.
We're not in a horror game, though.
Either way, we don't need to worry about it at that moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it. Are they being self-aware here? Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
No, how I said it is right too. Jesus. Alright, Hina, what's up?
Yeah, I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to be kind of Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. Correct. Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either. But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school.
The layout? What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has.
Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up to the 5th floor. Is that what you're talking about, right?
Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school.
All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But that's the hardest part.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it.
Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm not sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Okay, so I guess that's the end of the floors then. There's no more floors. Alright, Hero. I know you got more to talk about. Stupidly large plant. Chicken coop. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right?
That's right. 5 chickens.
I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Ooh, or barbecue. Decisions. Ooh, how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right?
I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
She loves himself some chicken. Alright, tool shed. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe. Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Have we seen that phrase somewhere before?
Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does make kind of sound familiar. I think... I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where?
Oh, that's it. I remember. Oh. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond. You're absolutely right.
But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Mondo must have snuck it in there and done it, right?
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it?
Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo.
Well, that stuck out to me. It wasn't the pickaxe at all.
Huh? Then what did?
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we could use it to call for help.
How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
I don't know. Maybe you can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we can use those to call for help.
What the heck's happened to you?
I love heroes. I really do. Please don't die. That's all.
You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I ever been.
Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
So, now what do we do?
Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger.
So, what do you want to figure out?
Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right?
Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is?
Now that you mention it, she's never told us.
Well, Kyoko doesn't really have a, talking about herself anyway, right?
It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. She ain't saying a word either.
I can't. What? Why would you tell us? I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What do you mean?
Because I don't remember.
What?
I have no memory of what I am.
You have no memory? You mean...
amnesia?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
So you have no intention of telling us, then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
What are you going to do? Torture me?
Nothing so barbaric as that. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. And limit my options? Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking her school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him. Oh my goodness.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why did you refuse to talk?
Because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that. Maybe she really did lose her memory.
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that?
Huh?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
come on.
Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those are her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What's her deal?
I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at. You're getting noisy again, Toko. Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but...
But what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, the situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. Oh, she saw something.
Ah! What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
I mean,
Cause look! Oh, hi.
It's you. How long have you been standing there?
I'm very angry! Angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right. I am very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst.
What?
My precious! They stole it! You're precious? Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal? Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I don't believe you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It's likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing to able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Oh, nighttime. Okay. So Monokuma stole something. Kyoko has amnesia, I suppose. A lot of stuff is happening. Good. Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko.
However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around. Not like we need you to tell us that. Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Cool. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she going to do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Can what? Did I put the knife back or what? Oh. Who is at my door? As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Ugh. Everyone's trying to visit me at night. Oh, it's always Kyoko too. Leave. Kyoko?
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there.
Hey, wait, Kyoko!
Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Alright. Oh, this is the dressing room. I thought this was the bathhouse. No?
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet me so late. It's okay. I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where'd you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room.
What? You snuck into the headmaster's room?
But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken.
What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us.
She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you.
So, Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us.
That's right.
That's right, so that we should uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden within.
She did that
For us.
She violated the school regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday, but if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy.
Oh, so that's why I was out there late at night. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key.
Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The ultimate despair. Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous.
Dangerous.
In other
She
words,
may very well be the mastermind.
Mastermind?
But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that.
What?
I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway, this key is one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we?
Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So,
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again, while I go and find out.
Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again?
You can't! That's way too dangerous! And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know that there's just one mastermind, right? Is there's more than one person watching us?
is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right?
Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Huh?
Like I said, we didn't get caught last night, but as you said, maybe it was just pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true.
As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there will have been a period of time when the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and we can exploit it.
Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think of what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all,
with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Cool.
no restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell.
But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
What?
Correct.
In the moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere them to them no matter what?
In other words,
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now, there's no reason to not do it, right?
But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, her move forward.
Oh, snap. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead and the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and the death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point, you can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay then, shall I begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Alright, let's distract this busy bear. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma! You can see me, right? Get out here! I got a bone to pick with you. Then, a few moments later...
Monokuma appears! Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way,
Huh?
what were you and Kyoko up to going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys.
Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. This is not for kiddies, not safe for work.
All over her, didn't you?
Makoto's just what?
Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits.
Oh, so that's why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Bullseye!
Or is it maybe because the lens get all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want?
Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella? But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female.
Actually, there is.
Seriously? Then,
My entire existence.
then, what am I? My entire existence. That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So, what did you really want to ask me?
Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
Listen, I'm sure this is a really silly question. No way it's possible at all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask in something useful like how to get the best honey or sing breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all prepubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it.
What was that second thing?
It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me charge all the way out here for that. I like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open your skull and find out.
Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine. Right? I like to hope so. I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Okie dokie. Monokuma Theater. Hey, TV.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Turnsoft Company Limited.
That's what that means? LTD Limited? I thought it was something else. What? Hey, it's Sakura. She's alive. What is happening right now? This is a cutscene, correct? You know what? I would actually expect Sakura to do something like this. Not with weapons, though, but with her actual hands. You know, being the martial artist and all. Hey, it's Monokuma! What is going on here? Sakura's Revenge, the game the world's been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been canceled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for you and all your friends. Oh, it was a commercial, I suppose. Monokuma Theater.
This super stylish, super fashionable game was canceled during development, but it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
I wonder, did Danganronpa sell well? Anyway, you should buy the game. I love this so far. This is a good first-time game for me. Since I never, like I said, I never even heard of the Danganronpa. And I actually done a little bit of research. There's more games to this, apparently, which is amazing. So, if I'm lucky, I might get those on my spare time. Ding dong, bing bong. So I'm guessing Danganronpa did sell well if there's going to make sequels.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, it's the morning announcement. Okay. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Alright. To the hall of dining, where you eat a bunch of food. Like donuts and chicken and more chicken and donuts. Chicken and donuts, how does that sound? I mean, if people eat chicken and waffles, then they can eat chicken and donuts. What's the point? Hello. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission.
Huh? I just thought, since the day had passed, maybe it reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign on my neck that says, "Bad girl." I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush.
If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you.
Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If you do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind.
It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything.
Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore.
I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is to keep quiet. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri?
Ugh, what do you want now?
Hey,
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right?
Do you know where she is?
Well, it's hard to say.
Huh? You don't know either? It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information.
Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap? I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes the subjects like that.
Thank goodness. Looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off fine last night. Which could mean...
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Could she have been right about that?
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone?
We have no idea.
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
For serious?
I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers!
As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other.
So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either?
It would seem that way.
you know?
Where the heck could she have gone?
Don't you think we should all go look for her?
And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah,
So
totally.
strange.
Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Could that be? I don't know. We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Ah yes, free time. The only happy thing in the game. Phew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Alright. Well, it's gonna be obvious, but I'm going to hang with Hiro. So, where is the dude? I'm pretty sure he's up on like the 5th floor. So, what the heck? There. Who's this? Byakuya and Toko. Hiro! Hiro is the boy. Monokuma seems like super advanced, right? I think maybe we've been caught in the middle of something terrible. A global revolution by the ancient civilizations that we ruined. Their alien technology will destroy us. Or maybe not, I don't know. I love Hiro. I think that's just a phrase that's going to be in this whole Let's Play. I love Hiro. Huh? You want to hang out with me? Well then, have I got a story for you. My research revealed a surprising connection between Tokyo Tower and the lost Lemurian civilization. Hiro spent a lot of time talking about stuff that didn't make any sense to me. Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Alright, let's give him... I'm pretty sure I have a lot of stuff that Hiro might like. Cola. Do you think he likes soda? Pair it with some nice junk food, you can't miss a combo. Ooh. Alright, a black croissant. A baked good made from black ingredients. It looks burnt, but it's actually pretty good. Now, I don't think he'll want food. I have something perfect for him. There you go, another God of War charm. Yep, I get the impression that he liked it. That's good.
Well,
Hey Makoto, are you familiar with Kamada? It's a tiny little suburban Tokyo, right? Yeah, I've heard of it. What about it? Well, don't tell anyone I told you this, but they appear there. Huh? What does? UMAs! UMAs are, I think, cryptids, right? UMAs. I don't even... good guess. You're talking about cryptids, right? Unidentified mysterious animals? Those exist? You got it, and it just so happens they've been appearing in little old Kamada. What kind of cryptids? The terrifying skyfish! In the West, they're usually just called rods. They can fly, and they have a thin body and a big white fin. They can move their fins in a wave pattern, which lets them move faster than the naked eye can see. You ever heard of the what? The Amalakaris? Some people think that's what the skyfish evolved from. And some others think they're just an artificial life form, a genetically engineered military superweapon. Isn't that scary as hell? But what would they be doing in Tokyo, and in Kamada no less? Nobody knows, but I think they're dangerous. You know how close Kamada is to Haneda Airport, right? I don't want to wait till it's too late. I've been thinking about I should call the airlines. They need to know a way to get rid of those damn skyfish, and I know what it is. As long as they can pay my fee, I can keep things safe for them. That's what I'm gonna tell them. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I see a lot of jail time in your future if you do. Plus, isn't that like super occult? I just don't understand. Because Hiro hates the occult. No, doesn't make sense. No sense. Alright. Let's see. Do I have more free time? I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead and now I'm getting chills. Am I getting sick? This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Free time. Alright, let's... The next person we're gonna hang with, I suppose... Nope, they're back down here, actually. Toko... There's Hina. Alright. We're gonna hang with Hina. She's in the bathhouse, correct? That's the dining hall. Whoa. Bathhouse. Boink. Yike. What it do? She is not here. Oh, she's in the laundry. I thought this was the laundry. I'm silly. Okay. Na 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 na. I love this song already, the whole time. Alright, there you are. What's up, Hina?
A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous basketball player Kenji Jojima. I think what he means is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be.
Should I talk to Hina for a while? Yes.
You got it.
Okay, let's go to the pool. Swim time.
But
Oh, but don't stare, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt, and when it gets wet, it's kinda embarrassing. Although I wasn't embarrassed before, but now that I kinda am. I wonder how come.
I went swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. And we made it back into laundry in due time. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Do I have a present for Hina? Do I have anything swimming-wise? Or just... I think she likes food, too. But I don't got no donuts. Roller slippers. What the heck? Slippers with a small wheel. Oh, it's like Heelys. Fresh bindings? Oh, I already gave those to someone. This is a thong. I still have that. I forgot I had this too. A hand bra. A bra designed to slip over your hands. Its slogan? Raise your hands, raise your spirits. So bad. Oh, I don't have another thing. Shears. Chinchilla cover. Camera. Adorable reactions? What would you like? A whip? Meh. Golden Berserker armor. Old time Mr. Fastball. What the heck? She likes sports, right? A baseball-shaped velocity measurement machine. Throw it to measure your speed, but don't throw it at the wall. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I have. Dolls? Small light? Novelist fountain pen. A man's fantasy. Wonderful. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna just give her some food. That'd probably be good. Have some. I don't have water. I have my. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got my potato chips back. You like chips?
Thanks, I'm super stoked.
Does that mean she liked it?
Hey Makoto. I'm so tired.
Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened?
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, squat set. I ended up with doing 1,000 of each.
Well, that would explain it.
Tired. So tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs, then deep fry them.
What's Hina looking for is donuts, obviously. Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you?
Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
Really?
okay.
Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You eat the crap out of that, right?
You really do love donuts, huh?
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No. Who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts?
I actually know a couple people who do not like donuts.
Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First the sweetness flows into your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you. Next you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling to the center of a donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about.
That's absolutely not true.
I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. Get out of my way, Makoto, or I'm gonna uppercut with your name on it.
I'm not in the way.
Wait for me, god of donuts.
Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Alright, donut time. Skill points increase. Ayo. Donuts. After I watched her run off, I went back to my room. Donuts for days. I kind of want a donut now. Dang it, Hina. Krispy Kreme. Ugh, I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say, aw, poor guy. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. It's...
I understand.
It's me. Yeah, yeah, that is him. What?
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
Uh-huh. Ugh. He's sleeping in that jacket, too. Kind of good for him, I suppose, if he has chills.
My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
Hello. He's like, just standing there with the knife. How you doing? Oh, something is happening. Pant. Mm-hmm. And Kyoko's there too, for some reason.
What did you
Uh-huh.
say?
She said, what? Is that a, okay. Monokuma Theater. What happened? A burb?
Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up and the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
You know what? He has a point. If there was a world without no consequence, that would kind of feel pretty weird.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning announcement. So what, am I all better, or am I just staying in bed, or what happened? Yeah. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they all had disappeared in the night. All that was left for me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught, either. It was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? So what, I'm all better now? That's a fast recovery. I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then woke up. All of a sudden, I was awake. How you doing? And there was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought him off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Well, let's check the drawer then. I opened the desk drawer and... Oh god, the knife is not there. This was not a dream. Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. It's positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... How you doing? The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was it behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. Alright. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Well, that was the first thing to do. But I guess I had to be sure that the knife was not in my drawer. God, who has it? Who has my knife? Who has me knife? SpongeBob, me boy. Where's me knife?
Hey, Makoto.
I'm Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue.
Hey, Hina. Alright.
You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night?
Worried?
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know. I mean, not that exactly happened. I mean, nobody here will want to, you know. So, anyway, what were you doing?
I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come get me? Did something happen?
Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you all about it.
So, is everyone else waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night.
The whole night?
I lost the rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So you got here just in time. Come on, let me carry it.
Okay, sure.
Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there.
The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Okay. The entire night at the gym. No one broke any regulations, right? Alright, map. We gotta go backwards. There we go. Jimble. The gem. Yeah.
Ah, there he is.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once. Jesus, show up now. Like it's no big deal.
You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed?
Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed, they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was, what the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Oh, it's Monokuma! Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing? What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right? Yeah, that's right. She's got a face.
Relax, there's no danger.
You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing?
Alright, Hiro, what's up? Seriously? Oh, I thought that was Hiro.
Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fellow laying around, then we tore it apart.
That doesn't explain anything.
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance, and I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word.
You're saying he wasn't moving at all?
I waited there until nighttime to officially begin, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process.
It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick.
One thing we discovered that he's quite the sophisticated machine. It leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who was enough free time to investigate something like that anyway? Besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause of what we're taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected?
They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror. Or maybe they got sick or something.
But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer, and it plays as necessary.
That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for a light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it.
Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements is sure to go off.
Motion sensor? Serious?
I'm starting to get all shaky.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
You're not fine. You're all.
Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor's off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that.
God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Once again, what makes Hiro so precious?
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean. Hey, come on. The sector's just getting started. Don't call the race already.
Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone good.
Oh yeah, good call.
Well,
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Whoa, that's a big bomb. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at the point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that we weren't expecting? But what could have been? When I thought about it. How you doing? I don't know why I keep playing that scene. I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Hey, Toto?
Huh? Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh?
So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal?
Sorry.
We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now?
And we decided to continue on our offensive assault. To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room.
Really?
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree?
But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
come on.
So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run away, or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you. Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves.
I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Okie dokie. There it is. I think. Where is the headmaster's room? It's over here. Rah, rah, whoosh, bing, ba. There. And wait, locked? It's locked. That's expected. So, what are you gonna do? Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear the door off its hinges.
Wait, but the rules say...
We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we're in there, then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen. Okay, sure, but we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it.
So beautiful.
For serious?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? That thing looks pretty sturdy. And we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The pickaxe. The thing in the tool shed. Oh yeah, the pickaxe. Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable.
By myself?
Surely you like to have your own me time once in a while, right?
Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness.
Unacceptable!
With that, Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey,
For serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong?
Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us.
maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flabus. No, I'm totally flabag. Flapstuff.
Fap sauce? Why would you even say that?
Gross! Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where'd you come from?
Hello, hello. It's the wondrous murderifious fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it?
I was supposed to pick an axe.
No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe.
Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you lose me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Oh, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we saw one mystery. That means there's only one more mystery left.
One more mystery.
Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now, what are you talking about?
Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden.
What? What did you find?
Corpus. Did you hear me? I said corpse.
A corpse?
That's right, I found a corpse in the garden.
You found a corpse? In the garden? Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. Yikes. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Oh, jeez. Another person! Yay! Who is this? But it's masked, though. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife, buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the?
Are they really dead?
For sure, but who is it? Yeah, that's what I want to know. I hope it's not Kyoko. Danganronpa. Just to make things clear. How you doing? I'm sorry, it just happens at this point. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask, and whoever that was, now they're dead apparently. I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me.
I told you, there's a corpse hanging out in here. Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Okay. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And that the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know. How you doing? Is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How you doing? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing. All signs of life come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. Looks kind of pinkish, but it appears the bleeding has stopped. But the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you.
How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least.
Huh? How can you tell?
Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl.
Really? Then it could be...
Okay then. Let's tear that mask clean off.
Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask, and in the next instant, oh my god! There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It 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 blew up. My vision started to darken, and I prepared to pass out. But then, hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled me back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Splish! Splish! Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. Okay. Yikes. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man?
It exploded?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body. It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man.
Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again.
But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be.
There's only one person missing.
It's Kyoko.
Kyoko?
Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, this can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person. The mastermind.
What?
The mastermind? Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea would be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said?
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then that could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said that there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was... It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that.
What?
I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
There's another student here and it's female. That would match the body's characteristics.
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how did she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this makes any sense. Just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is.
Hey, wait!
What?
Are we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. I totally forgot about Toko. Like, she like flew in the sky. Oh, there she is.
Oh, she survived!
Oh, she survived.
What just happened? Master?
You declared her for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen.
Oh, then I don't mind me breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen.
Alright, well, this is all well and wonderful, but I think we're going to have to end the episode off right here because we ran out of time for more. So, you already know what to do, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment and subscribe to get new feed on videos and become a member of the Cuckoo Crew today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter so you can recommend the bitchin' games I'm going to play or chat, your preference. Also, subscribe. Be sure to tap that bell to get notifications on videos so you'll never miss one from me ever again. But that's going to be it from Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the next episode, we'll see if this is the mastermind or not. I don't know. There's just mysteries. So, you know what to do, guys. Until then, have a nice day, have a nice night. Amateur is out.
For serious.